Hellsing is probably one of my favorite manga series slash anime series of all time. Currently, I am just so happy with it in general. So I watched Hellsing, the original Hellsing that came out, and I think it was like in the early 2000s. It was really creepy and weird, which is just right up my alley. And then I read the manga, and then I did Hellsing Ultimate, and I'm not gonna lie, it still is just great. I really enjoy this series as a whole, and the more and more I get back into it, like I'm rereading it or I'm rewatching it, either or, I forgot how much it's just fun. And I think one of my favorite parts of the whole series is just how good Alucard is. Alucard is such a menace. So like, usually when I watch shows, I'm usually like, alright, this guy's pretty cool, but like, they set the tone so much with Alucard just being that dude. And when I mean like that dude, like this guy doesn't back down from anyone, and he's gonna mess up some dudes if he has to. I think that's my favorite part about this is like, every time I'm, watching it or reading it, it's just, Alucard is just such a menace to everything. And how the show starts off with, it's not pleasant. I will tell everyone, this show is really violent. And it shows a lot of violence. Even in the manga, it shows a lot. And it's just so dark. I mean, granted, it's about vampires, obviously. But Hellsing, actually, when I first started getting into this, I thought Hellsing was like Van Helsing, which it is in a way. It's exactly, well, I would say it's almost like it. But to me, I didn't expect the vampire to like help them. And then, of course, you learn that Alucard is just that dude. He's Dracula, which is just so crazy. Like, Alucard does these weird things. I don't know if you guys ever see pictures of Hellsing stuff, but you see like those eyes all over a body. That's like one of Alucard's powers, which is so fascinating. Like, he has a power where he unlocks one of his powers. Like, it's up to like 3 levels, and the higher levels they are, the more powerful they are. And at the end of the show or manga, it's just insane. So when I keep saying the show or the manga, I actually read the manga. I don't know where my 3rd volume is, but yeah, as soon as those came out, I just bought them all because I was like, this is awesome. Like, the art is just phenomenal. But as a whole, though, it blows my mind just how crazy good this is. And it's only 10 episodes, which is great. And obviously, the leather bounds are like $50, but there's only 3 of them, so that's always nice to see. But holy crap, Alucard, like I said, he's a menace. I think I actually want to do a top 10 of my favorite anime characters, and Alucard's definitely on there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been talking about Alucard more than everyone else. Another character that I really like in the show, and I think the original one does a much better job than Ultimate does, and that is Victoria. So Victoria, when you meet her, she is a cop, and she's getting attacked by a vampire. The only way you can turn into a vampire is if you're a virgin. Alucard's gonna save her, and he's like, "Are you a virgin?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he shoots her through the chest and kills the other vampire. So she's like laying there dying, and Alucard gives her powers to be a vampire. Victoria really fights the urge to drink blood. She doesn't want to be a full vampire yet. So in the original one, you really follow a lot of the story behind Victoria, which is really interesting. And I really liked that aspect where it's just, you're following Victoria, because in the newer show and in the manga, Victoria's more of a funny gag character in some parts, and then there's other parts where she's just a menace. So like it's hit or miss for her. But at the end of the manga / Ultimate, she becomes such a menace, and it's crazy how well they do the show, where you see like these characters are like, all right, let's see how powerful they are, and then you see it and you're like, holy crap. Like, that's why I love anime, like, in general. Just because when you see characters or anything, when you see their powers and you're like, that's it, and then they actually like show you're like, whoa, you just get so mind blown by it all. And to me, I really enjoy it. I'm a huge fan of Hellsing. I actually recommend everyone to read it or watch it. It's a really good show and short. It's like the original one's like 12 episodes. The second one is like 10 episodes. The manga, like I said, is 3 of these, so it's only like 1,000 pages, and it's a comic book, so like it's not that much. But all in all, this is a great show, and it does a lot of stuff that helps you, shows you more about the Hellsing family and what they do, like what they actually do, and you learn a lot about Alucard in the second one a lot, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to learn, who is this man? And Alucard has some crazy lines that are just like my favorite line from him through the whole show is he's fighting a vampire, and the vampire's like, "You're just the Hellsing's dog." He's like, "If I'm a dog, then you're dog food." And I'm like, oof, that's so good. And I watched the show in dub, and then I read the book, the manga. But I mean, the voice actor who plays Alucard is so good. Like, his voice for Alucard is so good. Like, I love the laughter he does too. It's just good. And I would recommend everyone to go check it out. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my socials down below. And let me know if you guys like Hellsing, or who was your favorite in Hellsing. And if you didn't like Hellsing, also let me know down below. That'd be cool. Anyways, make sure you guys stay safe, stay hungry, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.